Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am back with another KOIN Conversation, and I've got a special guest with me today. I get to chat with a person who is really a leader in highlighting and uplifting the AAPI community. And this morning, I've got Nan Don with me. He is the president of the Lotus Foundation. Nan, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's great. It's having a good start to my day. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining me today just to talk about all of the cool stuff you are doing. When I was looking up what your part is in the White Lotus Foundation, I just find it so awesome on, how in depth you guys are with creating all types of events in Portland that really focus on AAPI things in the community. Like, not only
Mhm.
do you guys do the White Lotus line dancing, a lot of folks probably recognize you from that.
Yeah.
Just such a big really loud event where you guys are at events. The lion dances are around. They're really colorful and awesome. But you also host a whole bunch of cool events too, like your markets and your
Yep.
festivals. So
Yep.
I
Yep.
wanted to ask you more about those. Right now, you have the summer festival going on.
Yeah. So, aside from line dancing, we do also community celebrations as well as markets. And so, the current summer market's going on right now is it's an 8 week long celebration that has a lot of Asian American vendors, creatives, and small businesses in the Southeast community that comes out and shares their product over the course of 8 weeks. It's an event that happens every Saturday and Sunday from now until Labor Day weekend, and we really wanted to have this sort of celebration because we were very inspired by celebrations that happen in Asia. Night markets in Asia happen on a very consistent basis. And so instead of doing pop up events, which we were doing before, we figured let's try something different. Let's create a space and place for not only vendors to come out, but also the community to attend on a more consistent basis. And so last year was the first series of the White Lotus Summer Market. We did it for 4 weekends, and now this year we extended it to 8 weekends. So almost the entire summer this year.
Yeah, it's amazing. I haven't gotten to one myself, but I see that they're at the big SF market right
Correct.
on
Yeah.
82nd, which is one of my
Yep.
favorite markets in Portland. I live so close to that. I'm there often, and it's like such a great parking lot,
Yeah.
an area to
Yeah.
host that big festival. So tell me a little more about some of the vendors. So it is all Asian owners and
Mhm.
businesses. It's really highlighting the AAPI community
Correct.
here in Portland.
Yeah, yeah. Because Southeast Portland, especially the J District, Southeast 82nd area, is such a dense, has a very heavy population of Asian Americans. We really wanted to emphasize this sort of celebration for these creators. And so by hosting it in Southeast 82nd, especially at SF Supermarket, which is a known supermarket by the Asian community, it really helps us project a very authentic and genuine celebration. It allows our vendors to come really be themselves, serve food that they might not be comfortable serving in other celebrations,
Right.
provide products that they might not, be able to be successful with at other celebrations. And so we really hone it to this side of town, especially here in the J District, because it's just it's a recognized area, it's known, and the community just resonate really well with it. Great parking, huge space, very casual. There's bathrooms, great amenities, all the above. So overall, it's just been really, really successful and fun being able to host it at a supermarket.
Yeah, I see kiddos at the market too. So it's,
Yeah,
great for
yeah.
all families.
Oh yeah,
Just really good food, good products, some new
yeah.
things you could find. Are there Totoro things at the market? Do you know? I'm a big fan
Mhm.
of Totoro. Totoro
No, no, no. Well, actually,
might be
at this
some goods.
particular market, oh yeah, but like usually at like our Mid Autumn Festival, we have a more wide range of vendors, and so
Okay.
I've definitely seen products like that. But Summer Market, what's great about it is Summer Market. We kind of fill the void of when certain weekends don't have markets for vendors, and
Mm,
so some vendors they'll come out and they'll sell products just like one day while they go to other events. So it's sort of like it's kind of you catch them. It's a hit or miss. You either catch the vendors or you don't. So
right.
it's kind of at random. Yeah.
Yeah. And you also do have the White Lotus line dancing there too. Do you often do performances at these summer markets, or is that just the larger mid-autumn market that you guys host?
We do have them at the summer market. We did one at the start of summer market, and we'll probably do one at the end of summer market this year. Just because during summer market, we're also pretty occupied on the line dance side with just other celebrations, weddings, other markets, birthday parties, and so it's really hard to try to put them all together, as well as we don't want to do it so often where people kind of get bored of it. We kind of want to keep it a surprise, right? So we kind of pop out, we'll do it, and then we'll make like a very last minute announcement or something like that. So
Yeah,
it could be that we'll do it more than once this summer market, but
that
right
makes
now it's kind of just
sense.
on the DL. Yeah.
hmm Well, I actually want to talk more about the White Lotus Foundation itself because, I thought it was just the lion dancing, but, researching you and the foundation, you guys are so focused on uplifting the Asian community. And I think that is so amazing
Thank you. Yeah.
to have kind of these safe spaces for Asian business owners to operate and sell things, but
Mhm.
also to really bring that culture to Portland. So,
Correct.
tell me a little bit about the background when you guys got started and your whole mission.
Yeah, so the White Lotus Foundation started back in 2021. Yeah, we're a local nonprofit organization here on the southeast side of Portland. I founded it myself along with a group of my friends, and we actually all came together through line dancing. So we were doing line dancing since 2015, and in 2021, we decided that because the line dance team grew with so much popularity, we wanted to leverage the momentum that it did to the Asian community. And so we started the nonprofit, and the mission is very simple: it's to empower um, individuals in the AA and HPI community. And we do that through line dancing, our markets, and our youth leadership programs. And yeah, it's just, we're the board, my friends and I, we're all rooted here in the Southeast Portland. So we grew up just with a lot of Asian culture, Vietnamese and Chinese heritage in our background. And so we really wanted to bring up a new spark and energy towards the nonprofit industry in Southeast Portland. And so by doing so, we host these fun markets, we do the line dancing, and it's just we all share the same values, right? We just want to have
Yeah.
fun. We want to create a space that people who resonate well with our personalities can come out and just have fun with each other. That's what's really important to us at the end of the day. And yeah, I mean, it's really hard working in this
Lot
sector.
of work, huh?
A lot of work. There's a lot of
Yeah.
administration work, a lot of coding that we have to follow.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, our value is just we just gotta have fun, and we can't let other other things impact what we have on on our agenda into these events.
Yeah. I think it's
Mhm.
awesome. You're truly, a visionary, for the
Yeah.
Asian community. And when you hear the White Lotus name, you should know it's something positive and
Yeah. Yeah.
beautiful, whether it's the
Yeah.
lion dancers or these markets and festivals. So,
Correct.
uh,
Yeah.
you've got the summer markets the rest of these weekends through Labor Day. But tell me
Mhm.
more about the bigger Mid Autumn Festival.
Yeah, so the Mid Autumn Festival was really what jump started the whole market side of our organization. Um, Before that, there was not many Asian celebrations that had a big focus on culture, or like a theme, right? They were just one-off events. And so the Mid Autumn Festival, it celebrates the end of a harvest season. So it's really important in many Southeast Asian cultures because a lot of them are farmers, they're harvesters. And so you can kind of think of it as like a Thanksgiving for our Asian community, right? It's also known as a children festival. And so with both of these, with both of these emphasis, uh, we created this event to not only celebrate vendors and have a space for people to sell and do business, but we put a lot of our focus on providing amenities for family and for so that it could be family friendly. So giving it a reason for parents to bring out young children to the event. So we have really good performances put on by other youth groups within our community. Of course, we have line dancing. We also pass out lanterns. Lanterns are a really big part of the Mid Autumn Festival. And so when we have lanterns and we give them out, we give them battery powered candles so that they can have them so they can glow during the night. It's really amazing. And we've been consistently doing that. And it just, overall, it's just a very meaningful cultural celebration. And we're not going to stray away from kind of just this event being like our biggest event of the year,
Right.
because it is. It brings so many people out, and so many people look forward to it now. It's becoming like a yearly thing. So
Right.
we put a lot of pride and precision and detail into the Mid Autumn Festival production.
Awesome. So again, when is the date, the timing, kind of the details of the Mid Autumn Festival?
Yeah, so we always try to do it as closely to Mid Autumn, the actual Mid Autumn date as possible. So this year, the Mid Autumn is going to be, the actual day is October 6th, Monday, I believe, and then we're going to do it that weekend before. So October 4th and 5th. It's going to be a 2-day celebration this year. So we're upping it from our 1-day celebration in the past. 2-day celebration, 2 to 10 p.m. on both days. And right now, we're still working on the venue. There are 2 very big venues that we're looking at right here in Southeast Portland. They're going to be supermarkets, because kind of like, that's just kind of like how we like to, it's just an open canvas. So it allows us to really have full ability to create the celebration how we want it. And we're just dishing out the logistics between these 2 different venues. And so all the information will be, it's going to be posted on our Instagram, the White Lotus Market, as well as our website.
That's awesome. We'll be sure to have it.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to have it on KOIN.com when the official details are coming out.
Okay. Yep.
And I'll be sure to be there so I can get my Totoro things.
Oh, yeah.
Got to collect my Totoro goods. Okay, I'm sure you are really known for lion dancing, but for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, can you just kind of briefly talk about what lion dancing is and how important it is to you?
Yeah. Lion dancing is a performing art that is meant to scare away evil spirit and bring in good luck, and overall just spread joy, happiness, prosperity wherever it goes. I grew up watching lion dancing since I was 4 or 5 years old, on these VHS tape that my parents bought me. I got my first lion that my dad made for me around 6. We bought our first costume when I was 8 in Vietnam. It really plays a big part of my life, because for as long as I can remember, it's the one thing that kept me super rooted into my heritage. And as I grew White Lotus lion dancing with the team, we realized that it has become very significant in the performers and other members' life. A lot of our teammates come from, just backgrounds and family structure that doesn't really put an emphasis on these sort of Asian celebrations as well as art. And so we're able to kind of fill in that void and help them realize that what you're doing is very impactful, not only to the community, but to yourself. And so, with White Lotus, our acrobatic performance is very popular. We're very popular around Lunar New Year, weddings, birthdays, community celebrations. We pretty much do line dancing at anything and everything nowadays. And it's really great that it's grown to just be more than just seeing line dancing around Lunar New Year, that more and more communities, other ethnic groups, other backgrounds can embrace our culture as well. And we're able to share that with everybody. So it's really a great form of art and entertainment that anybody and everybody can enjoy.
Yeah.
So really proud that we've been able to create that sort of momentum here in our community.
Absolutely. You guys are so popular, and I just light up every time I hear or see you guys at an event. I'm like your number one fan over here at KOIN. So it has been so much fun to work with you guys. You even came to my wedding last year too, which was so cool. My guests and family and friends still talk about it.
Thank you. Yeah. And that's the impact that we want to have, right? That's why we put a very big emphasis on training the kids, putting out time to get them better, sending them off overseas to seminars, everything, to really get them to understand so that they can project the best version of line dancing that they can. Because really it's also impactful to, like you said, right? at your wedding, we perform, and now your guests are still talking about it. So we want that long-lasting effect, and just to make the celebration more memorable. Yeah.
Yeah. That is so cool. Well, it's been awesome chatting with you. Look out for those summer weekend markets now. They're at that big Asian market, the SF market on 82nd in East Portland. And then you've got the Mid-Autumn Festival coming sometime in early October. And we'll have that specific date, the details on that. And also look out for the line dancers. So cool to see you around town. And I do want to talk about a story that I did with you. I got a behind the scenes look at the lion dancing and got to put on, an outfit and learn how to dance myself. But Nan, thank you so much for chatting with me. Hope you take care. And thanks again for all that you do in this community.
Thank you, KOIN 6. Thank you, Kelly.
We'll see ya.
May marks Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, a time to celebrate culture and tradition. And lion dancing is often seen at festive events and brings good luck as well.
But for one local team, it's much more than a performance. We have meteorologist Kelly Bayern joining us in studio to introduce her very special experience with them.
Yes, lion dancing. It's a powerful expression of identity, community, and competitive spirit. And I went behind the scenes to learn more about the White Lotus lion dancers here in Portland and what it takes to bring this tradition to life. They're bold. They're big. And they're impossible to look away from. You've probably seen lion dancers at a Lunar New Year celebration in town, but there's more to lion dancing than meets the eye. I got a behind-the-scenes look at one local group that's breathing new life into an ancient tradition that's fusing heritage, heart, and high-level competition. Nan Don is the leader and a co-founder of the White Lotus Lion Dancers here in Portland. They've been performing since 2015.
The goal has always tried to make line dancing more popular at various celebrations around the year, throughout the year. And so Portland, being it very diverse, very inclusive, we've been at many, many performances. So multicultural events, the Rose Festival Parade, the Governor's Ball.
So what is the tradition behind these lions?
So lion dancing is meant to scare away evil spirits. It's meant to bring good luck, and it's commonly seen at a lot of auspicious celebrations. So Lunar New Year, grand openings, weddings. It is rooted and was started in Chinese culture, but then later Vietnamese culture also adapted it and made it a part of the Vietnamese culture as well. So a lot of celebrations love to have red fur, gold fur. Red and gold are just very symbolic and good luck colors in our culture. But over the years, we found a lot of popularity in just having a diverse color. So pink, orange, anything that's very vibrant and black, so that it's, it's friendly and it resonates well with the celebration that we're at.
And it definitely resonated with me. As someone who's half Chinese, I wanted to honor that part of my heritage at my wedding last year. And these lions and all their color and energy were the perfect way to do that. This group actually performed at a reception, and it was an unforgettable moment. After learning that these lion costumes are made from bamboo and paper mache that keep them very light and durable, it was finally time for me to get suited up.
This is one of our foundations of lion dancing. So as this is like it's called the horse dance. So it provides balance, stability, and it really brings out the liveliness of what a lion looks like.
So you guys are all pretty fit because this is definitely going to be a burn, I'm sure, as you're performing.
Tail players, they have to be bent over the entire duration of the time. As a tail, you always want to be flat, and you kind of want to create the body of the lion. So their head is never going to be pointed up, because otherwise it'll create a hump, and then that'll just end up looking like a camel. And so we don't want to have the camel's hump. So one of the common tricks that we do is called head sit. And so that is just exactly what it means. The head player jumps up, and then the tail player puts them on their head.
As you can see, there's lots of strength and athleticism in lion dancing. These students have mastered combos that include head sits and knee stacks. But the biggest skill of all is making these lions come to life.
Okay, I see that. Okay, all right. I think I got this. Oh, it is really light in here. Can you see me?
The crew showed me how to open and close the lion's mouth.
Then if you see the string in there, if you pull on that, that's what makes the eyes blink.
Yeah, there really is like so much that you have to like think about.
Oh, you're a natural.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you're like bending over. You gotta work the mouth, gotta lift it up, and like look. And then you have to pull the string too with the
Pull the
eye.
string to get the eyes, and then your footwork. So like you have to do some crossovers.
Oh, my goodness.
I was blown away at how tired my shoulders were and at the amount of multitasking while moving.
Hey, you got it. You got the horse dance.
Yeah. That's years of volleyball. Did that look silly or did it look like a lion?
Now take all of those dance movements and add in a vertical element to the challenge with a partner. Their facility has practice posts called jongs for lion duos to learn an aerial routine. And in competitions and larger performances, jongs are usually 8 feet high. But in here, they practice on 4-foot posts.
It's all mental, and just part of my job is to encourage it and just to kind of push them. Definitely when we have a full practice, we have all of our spotters here. We have more mats out.
Gosh, that is really scary. Ow. That's scary. I think you'd definitely get used to it with more practice, though.
I will stick to ground combos for now, but I paired up with Daniel and entered full lion mode.
Okay, ready to be a lion.
There you go. Perfect. She got the horse dance. She's blinking the eyes, moving the ears, the mouth. Natural. This is perfect. You got Daniel playing tail, nice and low, no camel's hump. Kelly, we are recruiting, so if you are interested.
This is working?
It's
You need
working.
to fill in one time. I'll do it.
So there I am, a lion dancer, and getting a look at all the effort it takes to bring these lions to life. Once a lion dancer himself, Nan has always been at the heart of the group. He's not only perfecting these routines, but mentoring the younger generation.
Just a good sense of family. I treat this organization as like they're all not my students or my members, but more like my younger siblings. And so for me and my leaders, like we're mentors to them. So they come, they practice, they have fun with lion dancing. We teach them principles such as respect. We coach them, we mentor them, but mainly we make it a safe space so that they can hang out with each other, make new friends, and learn about, you know, the significance of lion dancing in their culture.
From the powerful movements and heavy lifting, lion dancing is more than a show. It's a celebration of culture and community here in Portland.
Kelly, that's so cool.
How cool.
I am a lion.
Oh, that is so awesome.
I had so much fun learning about this group. You know, they're often seen everywhere in Portland. It's like not a new thing anymore. So I wanted to really know how it all works, and just to see that it's a group, you know, with a team of leaders who really cares about these students, and the fact that this is kind of like a club, like you would. I kind of likened it to playing a sport. You know, we grew up playing basketball, baseball, volleyball, but these kids are out there lion dancing as their extracurricular.
Extremely athletic.
And, you know, learning about their culture while doing that. So it was just such a fun thing to get to know.
I know. And what was that thing when he goes, it's all mental, and you go,
Yeah, it's pretty physical. It's pretty physical too.
I was tired just, you know, in that horse stance where you're, you know, really using your legs and your arms are just straight out holding this bamboo lion head. So it really is physical. When they're in those parades, just know those kiddos are working hard.
That's awesome. That's so cool. To get a peek
Congratulations,
behind
Kelly,
the
that was
curtain there.
great.
Yeah.
Really neat piece.
Thank you.